Joanne Raptor Girl, where in the world have you been? In case some of you are like, what's with the change in scenery? Well, for this video, I wanted to try out something more calming considering all the crap I've been through this year. I hope you guys don't mind. Plus, I need a calm space to vent, which I'll get into in a bit. Anywho, hello everybody. It's been a while since I've uploaded on my channel. As many of you saw with my last video, I was on hiatus. The reason is because this year has been a piece of crap. It seemed like no matter how many times I try to remain hopeful and have fun with some exciting stuff, it felt like I was getting repeatedly punched in the face. Then I decided to take a break from uploading videos. So before I talk some more, just like the warning screen said, there's going to be venting. You have been warned. So, 2022? It's so bad. It's not even over, and yet it's one of the worst years of my life. Now, I thought 2016 was bad, but this year, it takes the cake. 2022 has been filled with constant stressful and depressing moments for me. Now, I used to be excited for this year because, well, Jurassic World Dominion, Prehistoric Planet, Prehistoric Kingdom, Genndy Tartakovsky's Primal Season 2. It was a big year for dinosaur fans like myself, and I even uploaded 2 episodes of The Hadrosaur. Unfortunately, this all happened at a bad timing because of some series of unfortunate events. I lost my cat Ohana in January because I had to have her be put down due to her suffering from late stages of kidney failure. I also got betrayed by someone I trusted because this person got paranoid of not only me but also my close friends. Long story short, at least a week before Christmas of 2021, I got mad at him for being stubborn and refusing to listen to me, so I distanced myself from him. It was originally going to be temporary, but then a week after I lost Ohana, he turned his back on me and my close friends, and that's when I decided to distance myself from him permanently. There's a lot more that he did prior to this event, and there's more to the story, but that's all I want to reveal on that. Then, literally a day after cutting him off for good, I got into a terrifying lockdown while I was at work because some nutcase called my workplace and threatened to come in with a gun and shoot people. Nothing else happened in the lockdown, thank goodness, but that experience scared the daylights out of me. Then later on, I found out I had to move, even though I didn't want to. I had my own place to live in May 2020 till June of 2022. I'm not going to get into why I had to move because it's a long story and it's pretty much personal and family reasons. And funny thing about that, I received this news on moving again on the exact same day my video, The Hadrosaur Episode 7, premiered, so what great timing! Then I went through some stress and anxiety attacks numerous times. While I enjoyed Dominion, Prehistoric Planet, etc., I started feeling weary about this year. Then, in the middle of July, I lost my cat Dottie. She had to be put down because she was very sick from intestinal cancer. Losing her was the final straw for me to take a break from uploading videos for a while. But wait, it gets worse. And this is the event I want to talk about the most because of how much it left me very drained and hurt despite the fact I already had enough crap going on. Unfortunately, sometime after I announced my hiatus, I had to cut ties with another person. And it hurts me even more to do that because this person has been a fan of my YouTube channel for a long while. So, what happened? Well, this person got way too obsessive and overly clingy towards me to the point where I was feeling extremely uncomfortable around him. Things were normal before, but then last year, around the times I was watching old Godzilla movies, I noticed him becoming this way a little bit, and this year it got worse. He also did some things such as falsely accusing some of my own fans of having a crush on me, copying some things I did, and almost always getting upset or depressed if I take a while to respond to his messages. Then an incident happened sometime after Dottie's passing. One night I played a video game with some friends to keep my mind off of crap I struggled with, and when this person saw that I was hanging out with my friends, he started dumping his emotions on me for not getting into a voice call with him. Now, for context, this person has been asking me for a while to voice call with him, and I was originally going to give it a chance for the first time, but with his behavior, I was getting red flags about him and got too uncomfortable to try it with him. Going back to the story, I try to tell him, hey, I didn't mean to make you feel this way. I was only trying to have fun to keep my mind off of crap I've been going through, especially when I lost Dottie. But this person just disregarded my feelings and continued dumping his emotions on me. He accused me of playing favorites with friends, even though it's not true. He vented about how depressed he's feeling and how he's going to have a heart attack, and the list just goes on and on and on. And I lost it. That was the final straw with this person. He was fully aware of my situation and my intent on trying to make myself feel better, and yet he chose to try to give me even more crap to feel bad about. I pretty much lost it. I didn't want to be associated with him anymore, so I cut him off. Of course, he didn't take it very well. He begged me numerous times to be friends with him again. He called me a coward behind my back, and he also sent me audio recordings of himself speaking to me. And I didn't bother listening to them fully, because the first one I briefly listened to started off with him crying so hard, and that made me feel uncomfortable, so I turned it off. He also tried to blame what he did to me that night on a mental disorder he has, which it's kind of ridiculous because you can't use your mental problems as an excuse to treat people like trash or your emotional therapists. I didn't cut ties with him because of his mental problems. I cut him off because of him being too obsessed and creepy towards me, especially with how he was overly worried and paranoid about people, quote-unquote, having a crush on me. Plus, he was kicking me while I was down. Why should I sacrifice my own mental health for people like him? I hate talking about this, but I can't just stay silent about it forever because staying silent is only going to haunt me, and what this person did was very vile. And honestly, I think this event I told you guys about should serve as a PSA or a warning. If you are both a fan of someone and their friend, treat them like an actual human being, because they are. They are not your personal therapists or gods, goddesses, idols, or any of that. They're someone just like you, and obviously, they have feelings. If they tell you, hey, I need some time to breathe, please listen to them. Please respect their boundaries. Please solve problems with them like adults, not like soap operas. If they're going through something, please give them your support. And if there's something I learned from all that I've been through this year, well, just because there's a bunch of exciting things that are coming out, that doesn't always mean that it will guarantee you one of the best years of your life. Yes, there are some cases where it does indeed turn out to be a great year, but at this point, you shouldn't be jinxing yourself because you're tempting fate here. You dread that next year would be bad? Oh wait, it was a fantastic year. You get excited about next year? Oh no, it's all gone to crap. I was the latter in this case with 2022. If you're someone who's hoping for a great year, please, I urge you to be more careful because you'll never know if things are going to fall flat for you or not. I learned that the hard way, and it felt like I was hit by a truck. Well, I've vented enough. For those of you who are wondering how I'm feeling right now, I'm doing mostly better. I'm not out of the woods just yet with my current situation, but I'm not overwhelmingly depressed like I was when I made my hiatus video. I'm no longer crying every night over the loss of my cat Dottie. I still feel sad whenever I think about her, but I'm doing okay nowadays. Despite this year being really bad, I had some fun with some stuff this year. Jurassic World Dominion and Prehistoric Planet are one of those things. I finally played Five Nights at Freddy's on my PC. I watched Transformers Beast Wars for the first time. I also watched the Cuphead show. I have yet to play the actual game, but I do plan on checking it out soon, although I better prepare for some rage. Oh, and I also went and saw Cats the Musical. In case you guys don't believe me, here's a picture I took after coming home from watching it. On top of that, hanging out with my friends and being on a big vacation with my parents also lifted up my spirits. I'm very grateful for everybody here who are still there for me. I'm going to try to work on the Hadrosaur episode 8. I did get started on it in July, but I stepped away from it for a while when everything was going to crap. My goal was originally going to be to have 5 episodes of this series uploaded this year, just like last year, but now that's tossed out the window. There's still a crap ton of work that needs to be done here with this episode. I'll do the best I can, but I don't want to rush it. If I'm lucky, and if things turn out okay, I could have it uploaded by the end of this year. There's also a bit of an announcement I want to make soon, and I hope to do more animation videos when I'm up for it. Only time will tell. Oh, and good news, I bought the extended cut to Jurassic World Dominion. I'm planning on checking it out soon when the time is right. Will I make a My Thoughts video on it? I don't know. And I do have a confession to make. I have yet to get into Primal Season 2, and the reason is because of the situation with moving and other crap I've been through. But don't worry, I'll get into it when the time is right. And that is all I have to say for this return video. I want to thank you all for being supportive when I'm feeling down and for being patient for my return. And I also want to thank my friends and closest friends who are still there for me and who supported me through some of my darkest times. Also, please do not expect any more Happy New Year videos from me. After what I've been through, I'm done with those. Sorry guys. Thank you guys so much for listening to what I have to say, and I'll see you guys later on in another video.